Hello everybody, welcome back to Pixie Woo. I am going to do my IMAX makeup today. Well, basically I've worn the same makeup for 2 events that I've been to because I've taken the same makeup bag with me, so I've had, although I've had choice to change it, it was quite nice. And I was watching this morning, about a week ago, just before IMAX, I think it was the day before, and Adele was on there and I thought she looked really lovely and her makeup looked so nice. And she just had like a nice colour on the eye and then a black flick liner, and it was just really well groomed. I've had my hair up constantly because my hair's growing out, and it's a bit of a mess when I wear it down unless I put it in rollers, and I can't be bothered to put it in rollers all the time because it takes a while. So I am having it cut tomorrow, thank God. So I've booked in to see Lisa tomorrow, so I will be having my hair cut, so it will be back to hopefully its messy normal self. I'm going to put on my Pro Lumiere in 30. The reason I went for Pro is because Vita Lumiere obviously is a little bit too light in coverage and a little bit too shiny if you're wearing it all day and you're going to have a few photos taken. And although it photos beautifully, it doesn't have as much longevity when wearing it. And Matte Lumiere, my skin looks like just an old foot. It's so, because my skin's pretty dry, it doesn't sit so great on my skin. So I went for Pro. NW30. Now a lot of people have said, how comes I use NW30? It's quite dark. It is quite dark, but in the studio finish, NW30 doesn't seem to come out as dark as it does in all the other concealers that MAC do. And NW30 actually sits nice on my skin, or NW25. So I hope that answers it for you. I don't use it in any of the other concealers. Oh, this brush is losing its hair. Yeah, I don't use it in any of the other concealers. Just in the studio finish. It's too dark in the others. A little bit of that I just put under my eye. And I'm going to take a little bit of my By Terry. This is actually Sam's 1-in-1. I've got 3. And just put it just in that very dark bit of my eye there. Just to highlight a little bit in there. And then my studio finish again on my little blemishes. I'm also going to take a tiny bit of the By Terry just through my brow bone. Estee Lauder Stay in Place eyeshadow, and this is Ivory Lace. And a little bit of groundwork paintpot by MAC. Ivory Lace I used with my finger, and I popped it right through the brow bone. And a little bit ran over the eye as well. Just to highlight through there. Same on the other side, through the brow bone. Next I took a 239 flat brush from MAC and my groundwork and just ran it softly over the rest of the eye. Over the actual lid of the eye. Just to vary the colours really slightly. So over the top of this I used a little bit of woodwinked and a little bit of patina, which is that one there, and woodwinked is the one below. So I'm going to go woodwinked first with a 217 brush, because I wanted to make it a little bit tanny and glowy and healthy. So I ran my woodwink right the way over. It looks really orange in that light. And then I took a small amount of patina and just ran that through the socket bone. Just to give a tiny bit more shape. Just going to get a clean 217 and just soften that through. The reason I didn't use a pigment over the base of the eye is quite often when you put a black liner on, pigment will run into the eyeliner and make the eyeliner not jet black, whereas an eyeshadow doesn't tend to do it so much, which is why I chose eyeshadow over pigment. Okay, I next took a little bit of Clinique gel liner. And just drew that onto the eye. A little bit thicker than that, I think. And also I took that inside the eye on the top line. Just to make that a little bit stronger. I'm going to put a bit of mascara on. And I have got a Becca mascara here. Now a lot of the products that I used would have been the same as Sam's because we didn't really take that much makeup with us. Well, actually, Sam never takes much makeup with her because she knows that I'll have a lot, so she always just uses whatever I have. Everything. I end up with the biggest bag ever, carrying it around London, and she's got a really light bag because she thinks, oh well, Nick will have taken that. I don't need to. Which is rather intelligent because it makes me think Sam definitely won't have brought it. I'm going to have to take it. I'm going to have to because she won't. So that's how it works. For my brows, I used MAC lingering pencil and some eyeshadow as well. So I basically got the real shape with the lingering and then coloured it in with an eyeshadow a bit more so it's a bit softer. So once I've got the brow shape, I just got myself a little bit of Omega and a little bit of Mystery, mixed the two together and coloured my brows in with that, which I'll do now. Wanted my brows to be reasonably strong because Adele's look gorgeous, she had hers quite strong, and the liner, and it was just a bit more of an updated kind of 50s, 60s makeup with a softer colour. I don't know if people in the States or in other countries are familiar with Adele, but you should go on YouTube if you're not. I should think you are, because she's amazing, she's just fantastic. Proper Cockney Essex girl. I don't know where she's from. She's got quite an Essexy London accent and just the most gorgeous voice. And it's kind of a bit of shock when she stops and talks. It's lovely. On my lower lashes, I used the Clinique Lower Lash Mascara. Chanel Bronze Universal or through the cheeks. I have got a Chanel clear powder that I used. Next I took my MAC bronzer. This is called Bronze Pro. and a little bit of Bourjois Mineral blush. Well, actually, this is a mineral pressed powder, but I always use it as blush, and this one is 06 Brun Apricot. I love these. They smell nice too. I like the smell of their products. Now, on my lips, I use my Stone lip liner, because I would never go without that. Becca Lipstick in Estella, because I like the colour. I tried to keep it all that kind of peachy tone. I like that these twist as well, so you don't lose the lids. It twists on, stays put, and you're not losing your product, which is why I take it places with me, because I know it's going to stay on. And then over the top, I just put a little bit of Bourjois 3D gloss. This one is in 48. Just to reflect a bit more light. Try and give a 3D illusion that my lips are slightly bigger than they are. Coloured my molings, they always do. And that was my IMATS makeup. Those of you that saw me there will probably remember it. And I also wore it to the Rodeo Awards. I did wear it with a pair of false lashes, but I didn't to IMATS because sometimes if I wear lashes all day, my eyes do get slightly watery, and I didn't want them to be watering. I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. And I hope you have a lovely day. Bye bye.